Good morning, good morning, good morning. Gosh, Crick. One of my favorite times of the year, especially for us, because today's show is just sit back, relax, and let Adam Schefter's Twitter timeline do the work. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's all we got to do. It's the perfect time of the year where it's like even the people that hated football by the end of it and was just tired of it were far enough away. Yeah, I know. I'm talking about you. We're far enough away from it that even you are starting to miss it a little bit. You know, you're kind of like, hey, I remember that thing,
That
kind of
thing,
getting
yeah.
excited. And then it's about a month after the Super Bowl, and now we're kind of jonesing for a little football. March Madness fully isn't here yet. You know, we just need a little something to scratch that itch, and we get something called legal tampering. Oh, sounds wrong, but so right. Crick, the legal tampering.
Yeah, man. That sounds kind of like gifted Mimbies, man.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
And so here we are, day 2 of the legal tampering, the last 24 hours before it becomes official. How about that?
How about that, man?
How about that, Crick?
Excited. Love the energy you're bringing, man.
It's hard not to. It's like
It's hard
I don't want to say Christmas because it's not that exciting, but I mean it's like a BJ on your birthday. You know, it's a pretty good day.
It's a pretty good day, man. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. I'll be excited with you, man. Hell, I guess. Like I said, there's not much. We love hockey, but basketball fucking sucks. I hate that shit. So yeah, we can gladly talk.
Thunder are dead to me. You can't even beat the freaking beat up Nuggets right now by 10 points. I mean, what are we doing?
They're all dead to me. I wish they would pass a law where they had to deflate every basketball in the continental United States and be done with it forever.
I should have just went with the over, but instead I was like, I know Memphis sucks, but they're not as bad as the Nets. Clearly they are.
I thought we were supposed to take the damn under in that spot with the two bad teams, trash teams, worst teams ever in the history.
You gotta do the math. If you did the math, Memphis technically was a 37% win. It wasn't under
that's
30.
what always fucks me up, man.
Yeah,
I've done that.
It looks like it should be bad.
Team. I've done that on this stupid team probably 4 times now, counting them as a bad team, and they're not. They're right a shade above, and it's all counted with all their players.
That counts as that means you go over in that spot.
Yeah. I remember the little system and stuff like that, but my problem is I keep sitting Memphis is a bad team where they should fucking be because we don't even know any of the guys that are playing for that team anymore. And they just score a million, man. In college basketball, I am so ready for college basketball to get the fuck out of here. Bye. Gone. See ya. Don't care if you ever come back again. That shit, I thought I'd get a little cute last night. I made the decision last week I was going to only have one play a night, 3-unit play, be done with it. Win or lose, down 3 units. I didn't. Last night I found 3 of them, 3 fucking losers staring me right in the damn mouth. Never had a prayer either, dude. Never had a prayer. I got a team minus 1.5. They lose by 16. Got a team getting 1.5. They lose by 13. Got another team giving up 4.5. Has already whipped this team twice on both the courts, their court, our court, all the other courts. They play on one last night that's a neutral site, and they lose the damn game by 7 straight up. Never had a chance. Basketball, man. But NFL free agency will save us.
It will save us. It will save us, yes. Good thing there's this thing called March Madness that starts next week too. I'm sure you're gonna love that.
And golf.
Oh yes, this weekend. I can't wait for that. Just as we get past the NFL free agency, we get to calm down and we get to jump right into the players.
Dude, I tagged you in this thing about the players just a few minutes ago while I was waiting on you to get here. And it was talking about, like, you don't think hole 17 at TPC Sawgrass is tough? And then they dropped some stats on you where I guess, like 95 amateur. I don't know if this is on, like, Big Break or if you just buy you a little ticket to go in there and play or something. If you know somebody knows something about. But these people got to play TPC Sawgrass 17.
Oh, no, this hole is super hard. It's super hard.
Oh, yeah, it's super hard. We know the hole we're talking about, the one you used to be on the Michelob boxes and everything. But, yeah, apparently 95 golfers hit 102 balls in the water. I think before they ever even landed one on the green or something, dude. And you look at
I would love to see Beardo on that hole.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, I would straight 10 cup the shit out of that. I would have to send the cart girl, go get some more balls, grab some more tees, tell them people we'll be out of here in a little bit, but we would hit every club on that hole just to see.
Okay, but let's be honest. Of the guys that I've just watched them that they're showing me, half of them can't even take a full swing.
There's a lot of older folks there. You know, a lot
I'm
of
like,
older folks
okay,
there
I
and stuff.
mean,
But at the same time, if you play that, there's obviously like every other course, there's, you know, you got your ladies' tees, your senior tees, amateur tees, all that different stuff. If you played that damn thing from the pro tees, it's probably like 225 from the tee across the water or something. And you're supposed to be expected to hit your damn probably 8-iron or something out there. These guys just swell up on it and crush it. And I'd be having to reach in the bag for the old hybrid or something, man, trying to rip it out through there. That's what would be hard, is be able to get enough distance to land it on the green and make it sit still, you know?
Listen, you give me a beer and offer me a new tooth to buy me a new tooth if I can get it on the green first try. I'm doing it.
Dude, well, you put the tooth on the line.
I don't know what I got to take. I don't know what glove I'm going to use, but I'll find one that's going to get there.
Dude, they got this thing. When I was one of the first couple rounds I played with Buka over there, apparently they got some little like charity type tournament. And what you can do is you can pay like a little donation or something. And on the first tee pad, you get your first drive. It's literally out of a shotgun, man. They've got this shotgun, and you just go up there and you pay the little money and you get to shoot your first drive just off the first hole. But you just take this shotgun and shoot this golf ball out in the middle of the damn fairway. It's pretty cool. It looks like some shit off Halo or something, but I might take that off that tee pad, man. You might just shooting like potato guns at 17 at Sawgrass.
Still go in the water.
Still go in the water. Dude, that's the thing. That wind just swirls, dude. You just hit it up in the jet stream.
I don't think you want me to smile, but here you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good morning. That made me laugh. There's
your smile, dude. Man. There's your smile. Ready to go.
That'll go make you go flaccid real quick. Oh man. Let's see. Good morning, Super James. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, Hopelessly Persistent. Good morning, B Mac. He's here today. He slept in yesterday because he knew I was going to call him out about the NBA stuff. We're back to NBA sucks, by the way.
Yeah. No bet association, B Mac.
The Thunder. It's like, dude, I thought you're the defending champs. I might just say screw it, go all in on the Spurs now. Thunder dead to me.
I think they all suck. It pisses me off so bad that those are the highest paid bums in professional sports. No excuse. The Thunder did win. You know that, right?
Yeah, but they didn't cover the 10.5 I needed them to cover for my parlay, correct? And they're playing a Nuggets team that got blown out by 40 the other night. A Nuggets team that Jamal Murray has a bum ankle and is out there. A Nuggets team that they let Aaron Gordon put like 19 up on them in the first quarter. I mean, what are we doing? I thought they were the Thunder. I thought they were good at defense. I thought they had some pride.
Well, you probably deserve what you got in this one because they just showed us this movie last week, and they played the game in the same damn arena and everything. That was a pretty gritty. That one went to overtime. That's pretty gritty.
That was before Jamal Murray rolled his ankle on Friday.
Did he not even play last night? But Aaron Gordon coming back.
It was his first game back, and I was like, well, okay, he's clearly banged up, you know.
Aaron Gordon's officially back for the Nuggets now.
Apparently, because he had like 19 in the first quarter, and I go, you don't got anyone that can guard that guy, Jalen Williams? Where you at?
Now's the time, dude. It might be last night. Okay, yeah, he lost to the Thunder by 3 on the road, whatever. But it might be time if Aaron Gordon's back and healthy. It might be time to jump on the Nuggets train for a little bit. I think they're going to be an exponentially better basketball team than that guy back on the court.
Okay. Look at this. Look at Trent.
He probably picked ETSU, Northern Kentucky, and Robert Morris last night, didn't he?
No, he's talking about Paul Skeens. Skeens' aura is oozing out of my TV. Libby's so lucky, bro. Libby liked it.
Libby liked it. She's like, I already know, bro.
Oh, man.
Oh, Trent. Trent's a good marketer too, buddy. I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, he's funny. I'd like to have a beer with him.
That's what I was saying. I've never known how I feel about that guy. I don't know him. Don't know him from shit, but he seems like one of us, and he can embrace the role of a loser, bro. I'll tell you, some of my favorite things we show are after some big sporting event, and you pull up his DMs from all the opposing fan bases. Those are some of my favorite things to read on the internet now.
Well, we're getting to that good time of the year where Trent's gonna have some crazy losses and whatnot, but also it's almost baseball season, which means Frank the Tank is back, baby.
God, we love that.
Good morning, Ms. Leslie. Yeah, Frank the Tank. I mean, that's a good way to start the day with when the Mets collapse. I can't wait for the first loss of the season. Opening day.
Oh God, he's probably already had 3
below a 2-run lead.
You know, dude. Did you see? I saw a game the other day. It was like I think the Padres and somebody, but they won like 26-7.
Oh, I think I saw that. Yeah,
I was like, what the hell are we doing? In spring training, these are supposed to be professional baseball players of some shape or form, right?
Yeah, it's like I don't understand when we're in these like spring training games and people are reposting like, "Oh, look, it's Aaron Judge's first homer of the season," and it's like,
yeah, but
it doesn't count.
You know, it's like Double-A. Come on,
it doesn't count. What are you talking about? Not even throwing junk out there. You know what I mean?
If that guy plays for the Chattanooga Lookouts and not the Cincinnati Reds, I don't want to hear it. You're supposed to hit home runs off those guys every time you step in the box. You're Aaron Judge.
Absolutely. Oh my God, what is this? What is this? I haven't read this yet. I just saw something about sports betting. Brain rot from online gambling. First of all, it's investing, not gambling. This sports betting trend has become an epidemic. Eli Thompson warns many students are losing serious money. Well, then they suck. Don't be bad at picking teams. I've seen friends lose $400, $500. That's it. Not just their own money, but money set aside from college or a car. It's affecting school sports and their social lives. Hey, well, maybe if everything didn't cost so much, people wouldn't have to have a little side hustle, you know?
If maybe your buddies only lost $400 or $500, you and them can go fuck yourselves because you got out good.
Yeah.
You did well. You only lost $400 or $500. Congratulations. You realize you suck at this and you got on out while the getting was good, I guess.
Are we talking about one game?
I mean, that's what are we doing? I mean, come on. Go fuck yourself. Brain rots. That's funny. That's what that lot's tell you about that little game I played with the boys yesterday, and those things are called brain rots. And I totally feel like that's what's happening in that game sometimes. It's literally just eating my brain, just sitting there getting dumber. But God, it's fun.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, only for some guys losing 4 or 5. They didn't say they lost their college tuition or something. I mean, shit.
Yeah, dude. I mean, come on, it's fine.
Yeah, break.
They don't talk about the guys that are winning $400 or $500 a night. You know? Those guys are feeling pretty good.
Well, and here's the thing now. Guess what? Back when we were in college, there were bookies and different shit like that and stuff like that. And you go losing money, not pay people. You have a little problem on your hands. Nowadays, you can only put so much money in the account. Once that's gone, it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
So, sorry.
Yeah, and at least now you're not doing it with like the mob guy down the street, you know.
That's what I'm saying. You don't get your kneecaps busted now. Now, if you little 400 gone out of your account, you just can't bet no more. Use your promo codes.
Or just be better, pick winners, you know.
Just pick winners. We got a show every day.
We try to bring them to you. We got the players this weekend.
Did we say hello to our friends yet?
We did.
Did we?
We did.
Hello, friend.
Hello, friends. Okay. NFL free agency. Oh,
okay.
I'm excited. Patriots just got a new guard. I'm excited. We were talking about that right before we went live. I was like, who the hell is this guy? I'm like, okay, because like I saw this picture and I'm like, this could be an offensive lineman or it could be a defensive lineman the way he looks. And I'm like, we better not have got a new defensive lineman at that price.
That is a large American. That dude has legs hanging off his shoulders.
He's a former first-round pick too, and yeah, he's a big old boy, old boy.
Farm animals, man.
He does.
Big guy.
That's what we need.
Bolster that line, man. That's what you got to have.
That's what we need. We also got someone else yesterday. Who was it? I don't know. We'll get to it. But yeah, the Patriots get a new guard. Much needed. Thank God. Let's see what else we got. We're just going to head down line. I know there's a lot of big moves yesterday. We're just going to go down the line, and we'll get to it when we get to it, you know?
Yeah.
If there's anything you guys want us to talk about, throw it in there about one of these moves.
I got some thoughts. Teams.
I've never lived more than 10-minute walk away from a pub. That's like me. I've never lived since I've got out of college. I've never lived further than a 10-minute drive to a Costco, which has been huge for me.
Are there even places that are 10 minutes away from a pub these days?
Well, it's different over here compared to over where Jamie's at. Everything's like closer together over where Jamie's at. We're out and we got.
Oh, that was Jamie that said that. Okay,
yeah,
that makes sense. Okay, fair enough. Me and Jamie had a good time yesterday, man. He came on Creek's Corner with us. We talked some Champions League soccer. I tell you what, you want to. We know our stuff, football and all that. We know our stuff. Jamie has ample amounts more knowledge than anything we have when it comes to soccer, dude. This guy
I was listening in yesterday.
He was dropping the knowledge and stuff, man. I'm telling you, he'll give you the history on both these teams, all their managers, who they played for, who their mamas, daddies, brothers, uncles, sisters, cousins played for. Jamie knows his stuff when it comes to football, sir.
He knows what they had for dinner last night, their favorite colored underwear when they're going to play the game. You know, I mean, all that kind of stuff.
What hookers they got on call in certain towns, all that stuff, dude.
Ms. Leslie says, Laura Ingram has turned into the moral police, does stories like this all the time. Betting bad, weed bad, alcohol bad, blah, blah, blah. Well, there's an audience for it. Not us, but there's an audience for it. So let her do her thing.
Fuck you, Laura.
What?
I said, fuck you, Laura. Whoever Laura Ingram is. Always out there spreading bad news, negative Nancy and all that.
Sporting says the only Costco near me isn't in a good part of town, so I've never been. Oh, my God. You need to just go. It's amazing.
It's amazing, he said.
It just got confirmed, too. It's the cheapest grocery store, or the most, I don't want to say cheapest, that sounds wrong, the most affordable grocery store in the country. It beat out Walmart. And their stuff is not cheap, like quality-wise.
I don't think, for one, there should be nobody on that list of most affordable grocery stores in the country anymore. That should be a list of 0. Groceries are ridiculous, dude.
I know. Tell me about it. I got 5 kids, dude.
Dude, I mean, I'm just, it's unreal, man. I'm telling you. I feel like it's gone up so much in just the last, 4 or 5 years since COVID or whatever. I feel like, man, you used to get you a box of macaroni and cheese. You get that for about $1.50. Now you're looking at $2.80 something. I mean, we're looking at
a can of chili is expensive.
All of it, dude. Can of chili used to cost you about 67 cents or something. Now you go add $1 on top of that, man.
Even Top Ramen's gotten expensive.
Yeah. Blows my mind. I guess these college kids do need to save a little extra change, man.
Yeah, well, they need to hit their bets.
That's fair.
Safety Alohi Gilman is headed to the Chiefs, 3-year deal, $15 million guaranteed. All right. Former Jaguars and linebacker Devin Lloyd reached an agreement Monday night with the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers grabbed a couple good guys.
The Panthers? Dude, I'm not overly excited about everybody else in my division. I'm okay with, but I'm not overly excited with the moves the Panthers are making.
The Panthers?
Yeah.
Why?
I just think that team's getting better, sir. I mean, overall.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because
I'm saying as a Bucs fan, I'm not overly excited to see them actually doing well and doing some competent football things.
Well, I'm just letting you know now, the Bucs are favored to win their division. I've already been betting the no.
You should. You should bet the no on whoever's favored to win that division. Always.
Exactly.
Good bet, sir. I don't hate it.
Because even if the Bucs are in it, we know it's going to come down to the wire anyways, like it does every single year.
Whoever wins, that's going to be 9-8, buddy.
Yep. But good on them. Field Yates says this guy is the best off-ball linebacker and best pass rusher in free agency class. Okay. Well, they got a good player. 3 years, $45 million. Good job.
Hey, and you guys got to understand, when Jamie says Granny Hooker and she was 48, he was only 17.
Oh, damn.
So that's why she was a Granny Hooker.
If you're a vegan, then your food bill is a lot cheaper. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to pay for the freaking price of meat nowadays, but
Yeah, eating leaves and shit. Whatever.
yeah, good luck with that. What else we got? We got to see where Alvin Kamara ends up because Travis Etienne signed with the Saints, which is hilarious. Hilarious. Where running backs' careers go to die. You go take the bag, and then you just fall off in old New Orleans.
I'm gonna tell you right now. This is Travis Etienne, right, from the Jaguars, not Trevor.
Yeah.
So Travis, I'm telling you, man, I think you need to look. Go ahead and we'll talk a little fantasy here since we're talking football. But y'all need to be looking next year going to fantasy. You've been looking at Bashul Tootin, the rookie running back this past season. There, I'm telling you, I think that guy is going to be a lot more integral part of the offense this year. And that dude is a football player. He averaged like 7.6 yards per touch when he was at Virginia Tech. Had a solid little campaign as a rookie last year. I think that dude's going to burst on the scene next year, man.
Does that ever stop? Stop.
I was like, how long does that go? I've never wanted a guy to lead the NFL and everything so more in my life.
Oh my god! I thought that was like a quick laugh, and
It just kept going. So I was like, okay, laugh it up, chalk it up. Yeah, have your fun.
Oh my god! Yeah, hey, I'll give you some fantasy advice. Don't draft ETN next year, okay? Just don't.
No, not him. I said by Shul Tootin.
I know you did. I'm saying
right.
My fantasy advice is don't take him. Former Dolphins guard Cole Strange. What? He's going to the Chargers. Okay, Chargers needed to beef up their interior line. That's a good move.
Yeah,
good move.
I'm telling you, man. You're going to see a lot of these signings and stuff. You're going to see a lot of offensive linemen that you may not necessarily know, may not be household names, but there's some pretty good offensive linemen out there, and those dudes are worth their weight in freaking gold.
Yep. Former Lions could be Kyle Allen. I had no idea he was on the Lions. I'm telling you, the best deal is being a backup. Is being a backup in the league. Kyle Allen is getting a 2-year 4.1 worth up to 6.1 million to go back up Josh Allen. You don't got to do anything, and they're going to give you millions of dollars.
He'll play like 3 downs, kneel downs in probably October.
Even then, Josh Allen doesn't like to give up the kneel. He'll play 2 preseason games, and then he's going to hold a clipboard.
No, he'll get to play like week 16 or 17, you know, when they let Josh Allen go out there to extend the streak. He'll take 1 snap, and then Kyle Allen have to play that game.
What is this?
How do they do that?
Tyler, dude, the Raiders spent some money. I mean, they had 125 million in cap space. They spent some money yesterday. Tyler Linderbaum's deal with the Raiders is in fact a monster. $20 million signing bonus, $10 million in 2026, $30 million in 2027. All fully guaranteed. His 28 salary of $21 million is injury guaranteed and converts to full guaranteed third day of the 27 league year. So $16 million fully guaranteed at signing, and likely makes all $81 million. Unless they cut him after 1 year, he still gets $60 million.
Who was
That's
that?
a good deal. Tyler Linderbaum.
Oh, okay. That's a lineman, ain't it?
You don't remember Tyler Linderbaum? Oh yeah, he's at center. The best center in the free agency, the Ravens center.
I started to say that name sounds familiar. I know I've heard that name.
Yeah, there was a the Bears were trying to push for him, but the Raiders said, "No, we'll take this guy." Dude, his annual average, he makes like I think 28 million a year on average now with this new deal. The next center is at like 18.
And hell, the best one in the league just retired at 27.
Yeah.
The dude from the Bears.
I mean, look at this guy. Big old boy.
Look at that dude.
25 years old. What's he weigh?
That head weighs 75 pounds.
304 and is 6'2". 304.
Look at that head, bro. That thing weighs 73 pounds at least. Over under 73 pounds on that head.
Yeah. He's only 25.
Strapping young man.
Good for him.
Good for him. Get your money, bro.
Get your money. Go hang out in Vegas. Don't spend it on hookers and blow. At least not all of it.
There is a lot of shit to spend that money on. Vegas.
Speaking of which, I heard something yesterday. So you know what? You know Blue Chew, right?
Yeah.
You heard of Blue Chew, like dick pills, right? You call them and you talk to a doctor. If it's right for you, they'll prescribe you Viagra, Cialis, or whatever, the generic equivalents. I heard yesterday there's like a Blue Chew, there's like the Blue Chew regular, subscription or whatever. And then they have Blue Chew Gold. And I'm like, as a pharmacist, I'm like, what the hell is Blue Chew Gold? Like, because you can't just we're gonna just double the dose of this and your dick's gonna last twice as long. It's not like that. Like, that's not how that works. It's like some people need a lot. Some people need a lot. Some people just need a little. It depends on where you find your happy zone, right? But it's not like one. So I'm like, what the hell is Blue Chew Gold? I'm like, is it like blue dick pills plus a bag of cocaine? Is that what it is? Like, because that's the only way to make that experience better.
You could actually put that in liquid form. You could pour you a stiff one.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I heard Blue Chew Gold, and I'm like, the fuck is Blue Chew? Like, how can you add anything else to these dick pills? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Just put it in a nicer package.
I guess.
Oh man.
Let's see. Left tackle Braxton Jones is going back to the Bears on a 1-year deal. Well, they needed to keep some of their linemen, so that's a good deal. All their other linemen are locked in on 3-year contracts, so they're good.
I still think it's crazy that one dude retired at 27.
Yeah. There's got to be something else there. Guard Isaac Sumalo to the Cardinals for 3 years, $31 million. Good for him. Reed Blankenship, former Eagles safety Reed Blankenship, is signed with the Houston Texans for 3 years, $24.75 million. Texans made yesterday, which was interesting.
Wait, he signed with the Texans?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is a good little compliment on that damn defense that was already the best in the league. I support that. That guy's a football player.
That was a good move. And pretty cheap. He's a solid player
That's what I'm saying. That guy's a football player, buddy.
Let's see. Seattle is bringing back Rashid Shaheed, 3 years, $51 million deal. I think that was the right move.
I think that was a very good move.
Not bringing him back. Obviously, bringing him back is a good move, but I thought the price. If you look, 3 years, $34.7 million for a guy that returns kicks for you and then occasionally, plays offense.
I mean, it can be a spark for the offense there. Gives you a different element to the offense. The guy did nothing but play well for you from the time you traded for him right there. You get him at a little great value brand price. Not a bad move at all. Rashid Shaheed is an underrated wide receiver in the NFL.
Hey, thanks, Fox Warrior Gaming. You're very welcome for the follow-up. Giving love to other streamers. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Although I don't know about this. Why we got to drop the Husky W in there? What are we doing?
I don't think he meant to do that, man.
Go Cougs.
Go Cougs, he said. Give that man a follow back. Good to see you there, Fox Warrior.
What else we got? So, yeah, there was one of the bigger moves yesterday. We don't need to see about Trevor Lawrence giving his buddy farewell. Okay.
Giving his buddy a farewell.
Travis Etienne, he was giving him a farewell message yesterday.
Well, Godspeed and all that.
Once again, great to be a backup quarterback. Kenny Pickett agreed to a 1-year deal with the Carolina Panthers for $7.5 million, $4 million guaranteed.
And Kenny Pickett ain't done nothing since he left the Pittsburgh Panthers to do anything to deserve any money in the NFL.
So he left the Pittsburgh Panthers to go to the the Carolina Panthers?
Maybe that's what it is. He just needed to be a Panther again. And we might have figured it out.
This is the first time Raiders signed 3 free agents for $40+ million each since 2019.
Say that one more time.
This is the first year that the Raiders signed 3 agents for $40+ million each since 2019.
How'd that season go for him?
I started making some, I was telling you, I've been making those bets that are like savings accounts that are like locks, but you just got, good morning, Goody, that are just like locks, but you just got to wait a long time for them to cash.
Yeah.
I think it was 83 or 85 cents I spent that the Raiders are not going to make the playoffs.
I mean, money on the floor. Just bend over.
That's why I said I go. The Raiders aren't making the playoffs next year. So that's one of my new savings accounts that I've been adding to. I'm just going to keep buying a little bit. It's got to spend for every 85 cents. You got to spend 85 cents to make $1. But
yeah,
after just free money.
After they draft Fernando Mendoza, they won't make the playoffs in our lifetime.
We might cash it at Halloween, you know?
Seriously. Seriously. They could be dead to us. They could be 0-8 sitting there.
I started looking at it like the Jets are like 90 cents. And I was like, well, I mean, yeah. They're not.
Dude, hey, seriously, I know y'all know me. I don't like laying all the juice and stuff like that. But in the NFL for future, as far as that goes, not making the playoffs, there's some of those teams that's literally just money laying on the floor if you just bend over and pick it up.
Every time you win a bet, every time you put new money in there and stuff like that, you just take $10 and you just put it on that and just let it grow. Just put $10, set it, forget it. Just put $10. You win a big bet, put $10 of it on one of those bets, just let it grow. You know,
I don't even care when that shit gets to 98 cents. Just keep betting it.
Mm-hmm. Dude, look at all the freaking moves the Raiders made. They signed Tyler Linderbaum, center Tyler Linderbaum. They got 2 linebackers, Quay Walker and Kobe Dean. They got wide receiver Jalen Naylor, Kwity Paye. Who the hell is Kwity? Why don't they put his position on there?
Kwity Paye?
Yeah.
I don't know. Best name on that list, though.
He's a librarian. A
librarian? He's a librarian?
Well, it's like a Liberian. That's what I was saying. Liberian, not librarian. Liberian professional American football defensive end. Well, I just say he's a DN. Who cares?
So he signed a Liberian librarian. Okay. Fair enough. Good win.
He's a refugee of the first Liberian Civil War and immigration to the United States.
For somebody that's one of the smartest people that I know, really, I ain't trying to toot your horn here, but one of the smarter people that I know, you read like you are firmly still on Hooked on Phonics.
Yeah, I suck at reading. I can do math. I suck at reading.
With these, no, it's not even it's just the names that'll get you.
Yeah, the names trip me up, dude. I get in my brain, it just gets stuck, and it just like a hamster, just keep running in place.
Gonofaxaphilorilium or something. Some of those names y'all got.
Oh yeah, I'm not kidding when I say I used it all up on drug names. I can pronounce drugs like nothing.
I was fully thinking about you yesterday when we were talking those soccer names, and some of those names were coming out. So I'm like, right, Will would be having a whole ass problem with some of these names.
That's why when you guys read that first one off, I go, I'm so glad I don't have to read these.
Galatasaray. I know which one you're talking about because that looks like Galatasaray or something, and it's like I had to watch a couple videos to learn how to say those, man.
Okay, so they got a defensive end. Good for them. That dude came over here. He was a refugee. He came over here as a baby, and now he's making $48 million in the NFL. Good for him. That's the American dream, baby. They got a cornerback, Eric Stokes, defensive end, Malcolm. I mean, they went out and spent some money.
Yeah, that's fantastic. They're going to draft Fernando Mendoza. It's all going to be for nothing.
No, they're going to trade it.
I hope they do, dude.
Raiders gave Quay Walker a 3-year, $40 million contract. Good for him. Yeah. More Raiders stuff. Kobe Dean getting $36 million.
That's what I'm saying. Do the Eagles even have anybody left on that damn team?
I'm so happy that we're finally seeing the Eagles, who just felt like every time there was a good defensive player, they just gobbled them up. Now they finally got to pay the piper, and they're losing all these guys.
All of them. Everybody.
They're all probably past their prime anyway, so it's like, damn it.
Well, hell, there ain't none of them older than 25.
It's true.
Dude, you know what? Go ahead, tell me about the Falcons, and let me tell you what I think about the Falcons.
No, this is that old story. We don't need to get into that one. We'll get to the Falcons there in a minute.
We'll get to the fucking Falcons.
Oh, yeah. The Dolphins are sending Minkah Fitzpatrick. Dude, Minkah Fitzpatrick, as good as he is, he gets traded around like a cheap hooker.
He does, dude.
I feel like it's every offseason, dude. This guy's like a really good player. And he's just, we're going to ship you off there.
Yeah.
And then you're going to come back home, and we're going to ship you off again, you know?
Yeah, man. He's like that hooker in Hell on Wheels or something, man. They just move her from town to town.
So he's going to the Jets. Oh, God. For 3 years.
Minkah's going to the Jets?
Yeah.
God, I'd retire.
I mean, 40 sticks, dude.
Well, you ain't got enough money by now? Then to have to go live in that.
Everyone, you telling me you turn down 40 sticks?
if it meant going to
You have
sacrifice my
zero
body,
expectation to be good?
if it meant to go sacrifice my body for the New York fucking Jets, I think I got enough money.
All right. Who else we got? We got Alex. Oh, dude, did you see? Speaking of the Broncos here, we got Alex Singleton, 2-year deal worth $15.5 million. Did you see that the Broncos released Drake Greenlaw? They just brought him in last year.
Dude, I figured he's like kind of. I think he's got due for some kind of contract extension or something like that. And
oh, he got paid that last year. I thought with them.
I don't know. I was gonna say. I mean, you got the injury history and stuff with that guy, and I mean, he's a great football player. But once again, availability is the best available, and he ain't been there really. You know.
Well, yeah. So after one season, he signed a 1-year, or he signed a 3-year, $31.5 million contract, which now ends up becoming, because they released him he basically got a 1-year, $11.5 million.
I mean, I don't know.
I bet you he goes back home. I bet you he goes back to San Francisco.
Hey, there's worse place you go back and hang out, buddy.
No, I mean that would be good for San Francisco. Is all I'm saying.
Probably good for him too.
Go hook back up with Fred Warner.
Dre Greenlaw will be playing.
The Jets were trying to offer stuff to get. I think it was the Jets were trying to offer stuff to get Fred Warner.
Once again, I'd retire without question.
I just can't even believe that they thought they had a chance at that. Like you thought.
Like that's the thing. Is the Jets. They feel like they got an opportunity for some of these guys, and not everybody's Minka Fitzpatrick.
I feel like the Niners are too we're not going to do that to Fred, and we're not going to. I'd rather send him to a contender than send him out to pasture.
You want to make me hate your guts? Trade me to the Jets.
Mm-hmm. Before we get into the rest of these, I got to tell you about today's sponsor. Today's sponsor.
I agree. Some guy for me. Good morning to you, sir. Tell me about Rumble Wallet, man.
I got to talk about the Rumble Wallet because they can freeze your accounts. They can freeze your cards. Cancel your accounts, freeze your cards, decide what you're allowed to buy, say, or support. Big banks and financial institutions have total control, and they use it. That's why financial independence matters more now than ever. Introducing Rumble Wallet, a wallet built for real freedom. With Rumble Wallet, you control your money, not a bank, not a government, not a tech company. Buy digital assets like Tether Gold, or Bitcoin in one secure place. No permission, no middleman, no cancel button. And when you want to support the creators you actually believe in, you can use the Rumble Wallet app to directly tip content creators securely, instantly, and without interference. This isn't a credit line they can shut off. It's your wallet permanently. Yours to protect your future. Yours to protect your family. When the system fails, when institutions turn on their own people, financial sovereignty is the difference between security and vulnerability. Rumble Wallet isn't about politics. It's about freedom, ownership, and protecting what's yours. So take control today. Download Rumble Wallet now. Step away from the big banks for good. True ownership, true protection, true financial freedom. Download your Rumble Wallet today.
Booyah.
Boo-yah. All right, back to this. Travis Kelce's coming back. I don't know how they have money for it, but they do somehow. To give him $12 million. He can earn up to $15 million, but he got $12 million deal. It's like they're getting the moves the Chiefs have made, and the way I look at everything, I go, the Chiefs are going to go back to they're going to win the Super Bowl next year. I just got a weird feeling about it.
Oh, I'm going to be so pissed off when that happens because I gave them every opportunity to be the team I thought they were going to be.
You froze up there. It's like start over what you said. You froze up there.
Oh, I'm just saying I'm going to be so pissed off when that happens because I gave them every chance in the world this year to be the team I thought they were going to be. And next year will probably be the year they do it.
I don't know if they win it, but I have a weird feeling they're winning the AFC and going to this.
I think they're going to at least the AFC Championship game.
I mean, we'll get to it, but the Kenneth Walker signing, it seems like every year, correct? Now, I know obviously a bunch of players switch teams and whatnot, but it always feels like a former Super Bowl champ, and in here we got the Super Bowl MVP. It always feels like the team that won the Super Bowl, they lose one key guy, and that guy goes on to another team, and that team ends up going to the Super Bowl the following year. It happened this year with Patriots had a couple guys on there. Seahawks had it doesn't even have to be like hell, you had like I know they didn't go to the Super Bowl, but you had like Marcus Lawrence all those years playing on the Cowboys, and then he comes and plays a key role for the Seahawks on their way. It's just there's always some weird big move, and then it's like, yeah, that team's going. Just
there always is one of these big signings, dude. It does feel weird like that, but yeah, I mean, some guys are really impactful players. They don't have to play every down in every game, but when it's time, like Chris Jones from a few years ago, you you weren't going to get 100% Chris Jones for all 17 games, but you knew if it was divisional round of the playoffs and you needed a freaking sack, you're just going to get that damn thing.
Or if you knew it was 4th and 1, you knew they weren't getting it.
Right again. You ain't running through that monster.
Why did that put anyone want to play for the Jets regardless of the money?
I agree.
Well, in this case, Minka didn't have a choice. He got traded and then extended. So
you got a choice. He could retire.
I mean, I take the money. I don't care how much you get. Well, it's 46.
I mean, I guess up there too, because like you said, you're not expected to do a whole lot, and they're not going to just blame it on you as a safety or whatever, a DB. You're not going to get all that pinned on you.
Good morning, Slam and Sammy Joe. How we doing?
Hey, let's go. Good morning, Sammy.
Giants are re-signing offensive tackle Jermaine Elimunor to a 3-year, $39 million deal. Good for him.
Hell yeah.
Let's see.
What is
Former
that?
Chiefs QB Garner Minshew reached an agreement today on a 1-year, $8 million deal with the Cardinals. God, backup quarterback, Rick. It's the best job in the world.
I'm telling you, his freaking jerseys in the living room are going to be as cool as Fitzmagic.
You know what's hilarious? The Cardinals' plan this year is to have Jacoby Brissett be their starter and Gardner Minshew be their backup.
Hell yeah. Solid system. I think that
doesn't scream this team is going to trade up and try to get a quarterback in this draft or try to get Mendoza. Because you got 2 vets in there. You can bring in a young guy to sit and watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's about all he's going to be good for. So, yeah. All these guys probably like have these dope-ass shadow box stuff with their jerseys and stuff hanging in their living rooms and whatnot. You think Gardner's got a pair of jorts attached to every one of his?
I'm not surprised, but that's hilarious.
I bet he does, man. I bet he's got the jersey and just the pair of jorts hanging under it.
Dude, that's what I should have wore when I was wearing my Minshew jersey down there in Florida. I should have jorts on.
Oh, dude.
What the hell was I thinking?
Sure, man. We missed that boat. Yeah.
Dude, that would have been great because it was hot as hell down there.
It's Florida.
In October.
Yeah, which is not cold.
Tua is a Falcon now. Kind of thought this would be out of all the teams that are talking about, Minnesota and all this stuff. I feel like the Falcons is a good spot for him. One, now they got 2 left-handed quarterbacks, so you don't have to worry about the offensive line having to shift coverages and stuff like that. But I thought, 0 expectations.
You got 2 left-handed quarterbacks. You got no quarterbacks.
That's true.
And don't the Falcons feel like that franchise, man? It's like, you get these holidays, okay? You got like Valentine's Day, you got Easter and everything, and you go to Dollar General, and they're going to charge you like $4.50 for that bag of candy the day before Easter. But you go back on like Tuesday, and they're going to give you that same bag of candy for like 79 cents. Mm-hmm. That's what the Falcons feel like, man. They feel like they are always wanting the day after the holiday candy deals. And it works out.
Raiders should draft Banks at 14. They're 3-4 now, and that dude could be a great nose tackle. Yeah.
Could be.
But that would require the Raiders to do something competent.
You can't really expect a lot of that.
I'm not going to lie, Crick. I was thinking about it on my drive home from work yesterday. If Tua ends up becoming the starter before the season starts, I'm going to put $5 on him to be the MVP.
Go ahead. That'd be like all y'all that want to try to bet Tiger to win the Masters.
I'm just going to watch because I could just see where the first 4 weeks of the season, he just starts out hot with all those weapons. And everyone's like, oh, Tua's back. This is national championship Alabama Tua. He just need a new spot.
National championship.
Get out of Miami and away from that head case Tyreek.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, has Tyreek got released yet?
Hell, I don't know. That knee exploded, dude.
I know, but let's see. Has he officially got released? I think he did.
I mean, here is your...
Oh, yeah. He's released.
This is your Atlanta Falcons quarterback room, buddy. right there. That's what you got going on if you're the Atlanta Falcons right now. That's your top two options at quarterback. Okay. It seems good.
Well, they're doing it right. I mean, Tua's got healthy legs. He's always had healthy legs, and Penix has always been, sharp up top, right? So you put those two together because Penix doesn't have any legs, so he's going to use Tua's legs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fantastic. If we've got like gene splicing and everything, we just clone these cats down there. That'd be cool.
It'd be freaking sweet.
Just make a little love child out of those two.
Maybe. What time do I have to do this? Oh, I gotta do it at 1 p.m. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Let's go, baby. Good morning, Sharp. That was weak applause. Here we go. Run for it. Yeah.
Thank you for the $5 rubber ant, Sharp. Morning, been a while. Two things. Did I miss Wandale coverage? No, we're getting there. We're getting to Wandale. I can't believe that guy left. I can't believe they let that guy leave. Also, y'all were talking about the Eagles earlier. Jordan Davis got a nice contract. Remember his 3-cone? Dude's massive.
Jordan Davis is a huge human being too. I mean, yeah, but it sounds like they spent all that money. They probably paid for him and golly, why am I drawing a blank on the other big dude for the Eagles? Old NASCAR driver down at Georgia. Not Jordan Davis, but the other one. God, what is that fucking guy's name?
Oh, you're talking about the guy that spit on Jalen Carter?
Yeah, Jalen Carter. There we go. But yeah, I mean, I guess they paid those two guys and let everybody else get out the door. And they'll only play those guys like one or the other.
They gave him 3 years, $78 million.
Cool story.
That's a big boy. That is a big boy.
Big old boy, buddy.
Big old boy. All right. Appreciate the $5 rumble rant, Sharp. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Sharp. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing all right.
Wandale to the Titans, maybe, dude. When I saw that, I was like, these guys clearly just went and took the bag, and I don't blame them.
Yeah, that's all you're doing if you're going to play for the Tennessee fucking Titans.
I think it would be it wouldn't be too bad because you get to go play for Sala.
That's a trash ass franchise.
Let's see. Patriots offensive tackle Vederian Lowe to the 49ers on a 2-year deal. What? Why would anyone want our weak ass, pussy, bitch ass, pussy lineman?
I wouldn't take any of them damn linemen.
Let alone give them $12 million.
I wouldn't let them pay me to play.
I don't get that. I didn't even realize NFL compensatory picks released. Eagles, Ravens, and Steelers each got 4 extra draft picks. What? Why?
Oh, shit, I don't know how that works, man. That would be a question I'd have to ask you. Compensatory picks and whatnot.
You get compensatory picks for like losing star players, losing coaches, especially if you have like a minority coach. Like if you have a black offensive coordinator and someone steals them to hire him as head coach, you get a compensatory pick for it, which is stupid. Why is it that case? But if they're white, it doesn't matter. It's stupid. But yeah, you get stuff like that. If people poach your staff or if poach your players, you get these extra picks.
Okay.
The good ones over here are the rounds 3 and 4. So Minnesota has 1, Philly, Pittsburgh, and Jacksonville. And then dude, San Francisco has 3 in the 4th round. Damn.
That can make or break a franchise out there. A lot of people want to look at the first round picks and all that stuff, but you do well in the 3rd and 4th rounds, and that's what sets you up for years to come.
Cowboys agreed to a 3-year deal with safety Jalen Thompson. They needed a safety, so good move by them.
Cowboys need a football team.
Holy shit, I didn't see this move yesterday. Former Chargers defensive end, Dafe how do you say that last name? Owe?
Yep.
Dafe Owe reached an agreement today on a 4-year, $100 million deal, including $68 million guaranteed with the Commanders.
God almighty, this stuff. This is the only thing that fires me up about talking free agency is the amount of money these fucking bums, some of them get paid.
Defensive ends. I mean, you
I
got
understand.
top tier guys making $45 million a year, so it's becoming like the quarterback position.
I totally get it. And it's hell, honestly, it's about as important as the quarterback position. Not as important, but not that big of a step down. Big time edge rushers in the NFL are the key to success.
You can tell when a team is good if a team's not good because you just look. Do they have a quarterback, like a competent quarterback? Okay, check. Do they have a guy that can get to the quarterback? If they don't have, if they're missing one of those, you ain't gonna win the Super Bowl.
That's the thing. I mean, you look at the Texans last year; they didn't have any kind of competent quarterback play, but they could put the other quarterback under a lot of duress, and that's what kept them in football games, man.
Shake and bake,
baby. And yeah, that Caleb Banks kid is a monster too. Sammy, he probably going to be a pretty good player too, because Florida, as shit as they have been for the last few years, they still got some talent down there.
I watched that guy live. I watched him live,
and they don't even want to go transfer portal on that. They're like, hell with this. I can just go play a little NFL football. And some of those guys, like that cat, is ready to go right now today.
They were breathing down Arch Manning's neck.
Yeah,
the whole game.
What do you think about that guy? While we're to here, just what do we think we're gonna see out of it? So we're talking football, Arch Manning, this nigga. What do we think we're gonna see, man?
We're gonna save that for August. Yeah, we'll save that for.
I mean, I can
talk for another day.
I can talk about him being a bum in whatever month you want.
July. I'll pencil in for July.
Okay, that's fair.
Boy Mafe lands a 3-year, $60 million deal with the Bengals.
And we got
they need an edge. They need an edge rusher. So I mean.
Mafes and Oways and librarians. Crazy.
God, yes. Another one, Crick. Veteran QB Case Keenum re-signing with the Bears, 2-year, $5.5 million, $8 million max value. Just the best job in the world, man.
Keenum, by far, man. I'm telling you, train your kids to be backup quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah, getting really good at throwing against air. They got to also look the part. And they got to be able to hold a clipboard and, absorb offensive plays and stuff really easily. Other than that, they don't actually have to do the job. They just got to, present themselves like they can.
To be a backup quarterback, you do not have to throw on actual people, man. You complete the pass on air, they'll sign you up.
Look at Jimmy G.
You ain't even got to hold a clipboard these days, man. They give you an iPad.
That's true. And everyone, I mean, my kids already hold an iPad.
I'm just saying, training from birth.
Caleb Banks is only 10 pounds lighter than Jordan Davis. Damn.
That's what I'm saying. That guy's a monster. He got legs hanging off his shoulders, too.
Packers are releasing 2-time Pro Bowler center Elton Jenkins.
Well, look at that picture. Can you blame him? Does that look like a very confident guy standing right there?
I'll tell you what, he's going to have a job because there's a lot of teams. He's going to go to the Bears. The Bears need a center.
Totally going to be a Bear.
It's so crazy how these guys flip-flop in division so often.
In the NFC North, especially, dude, I feel like in that division, everybody just trades teams out, coaches, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's crazy like that. I don't understand it, man. You had Mike Tomlin come out last year. He got pissed off because they traded Joe Flacco in division. He had to play him twice in 3 weeks or whatever the hell it was. But in the NFC North, they don't care, dude. They trade in division all the time.
I'm going to grab a cup of coffee while I let you talk about the big news. Your guy, love Mike. Listen, I love Mike. There's no shade at him, but him going to the 49ers is the most ironic thing. It's hilarious. But I'm going to let you talk about it while I go grab a cup of coffee.
Man, I love Mike. Y'all know I've been a Buccaneers fan since I was a young lad. And I love Mike, man. Mike, one of the greatest players in our franchise history. Had an incredible Hall of Fame career, first ballot Hall of Famer. No doubt about it. I was hoping we'd be able to bring Mike back home, but the more I heard rumblings around the franchise and stuff, I mean, I didn't think we were going to be able to bring Mike back. We wish Mike the best, man. Going out to San Fran. I mean, Mike's already got him a ring. He got one with Tom a few years ago. And we, like I just said, Mike's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. But, he's going to go try to, I mean, that's not a bad spot. There's worse spots to land for Mike right there. But I'm always going to have love for Mike Evans, man. I do. I think he's given a whole lot to our franchise. He's conducted himself in a very professional manner. He ain't never really been in outside of the spats he has with Marcus Lattimore, which are great to watch. That's great TV anyway. But outside of that, man, Mike's never done anything to shame the franchise or shame himself or anything like that. Been the ultimate pro throughout his career and been productive on the field too when he could stay healthy. So we love Mike. I wish Mike the best, man. Hate to see him go, but good luck to him.
Yeah, I just think it's no shade at Mike, but the guy has I mean, he's been injured a lot towards the end of his career. You know what I mean?
Older guy, a lot of miles on him.
He's an older guy, a lot of miles on him. He's great. He's a future Hall of Famer, but he's been injured. And the team he decides to go to is the Niners, which is their thing. You know what I mean? That's
the radiation, the plant outside the stadium and stuff with the radiation waves coming off.
I retweeted this yesterday because I was thinking the same thing. Where the hell is it? Oh, by the way, this was funny. Tua put up his house in Miami.
Yeah. Golly, that is about how much that would cost in Miami.
Hey, did
your sauna make it?
Huh?
Did your sauna make it?
Yeah, I got it last night. I didn't set it up though. I was too tired. I'm gonna set it up tonight before work.
At least it made it.
Made it. Mike Evans' hamstring if he gets too close to that power plant.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's exactly what I was thinking about yesterday, and I saw that. I was like, yeah.
Here you go. Here's your another one. The internet is undefeated. Never lost. Undefeated, never lost, man. Oh, good luck, Mike. Good luck, Mike. We love Mike, man.
Hey, by the way, I forgot to tell you and everyone else, I'm gonna have it. I don't have all the links and stuff yet, but I got this show is an affiliate for Alp nicotine patches now, or nicotine pouches now.
Okay. It's what now? It's a what?
An affiliate. That means they're a sponsor, and we put it out there. You know, we promote it, and if people use our link, we get credit for it.
Okay.
These things are awesome. So you just wait. You wait till I got to get the official details and everything like that. What got approved? They don't just allow anyone in there. I had to go through an extensive application process. I was shocked. I didn't think we were going to get it, but I got the news yesterday that we got it, and I'm like, fuck yeah! These things are awesome. I mean, Ghost was talking about them one of the weekends. They have so much flavor.
Okay. Are these
all you nicotine addicts out? Yeah, it's Tucker Carlson's company. But yeah, someone just stole $1 million worth of out pouches, by the way.
Buddy, if somebody will buy them, people always steal them.
No, but this person came in. Apparently,
$1 million worth.
Yeah,
he's so like 3 semi-trucks.
He was. I think the truck was in California, and he acted like he was the driver of it. Set the little pathway to. I think they were going to Tennessee or something. I don't know, somewhere over there across the country, and started on his route. And then they did a little jammer thing or whatever. They put a fake route on there, and the next thing you know, it goes off the grid, and then they don't know where this truck is now. And there was $1 million worth of pouches in there.
They went straight Fast and the Furious to get the out pouches.
Yeah.
That sounds like the most Tennessee thing ever, though. It probably was over this way.
I think it headed down to Mexico. Hear that, Ghost? Next time you buy some Alp, you'll have to use my link when I get it, because we are an affiliate now. I got to get 5 people in like the first month to purchase some. I just placed my order last week. It's going to be here tomorrow, actually. I bought like 20 rolls, I think it was.
Okay. Fair enough. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Good morning, Ghost.
I'll have more details on that later, but I was excited.
That is exciting, man. Good stuff.
Like I said, it wasn't just like a easy process. Like, hey, can I be a part of your program? You know?
Yeah. We love that, dude.
I had to give him Callahan, you know? Yeah, it was a fair trade.
I could see him with like double upper deckers in, just ready to go.
No, they're going to put him in the factory, put him to work.
Okay. Wiley's got 2 upper deckers in.
Probably. Who knows? Safety Brian Cook is headed to Cincinnati for a 3-year deal, $42.5 million. So they got a defensive end and a safety. Hey, they might actually be trying to help Joe Burrow out. That's weird.
Yeah. I'll believe it when I see it.
Chris Godwin is sad that Mike Evans is leaving.
I can imagine.
Titans signed a lot of people yesterday. Alontae Taylor, Cordell Flott, John Franklin Myers. They got Wan'Dale Robinson, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
I didn't know Wan'Dale was a free agent. I can't believe they let Wan'Dale leave.
The Titans, man. The Titans are like, just like the Falcons are like the ones that go to Dollar General after the candy day. The Titans are like community service. And they're just straight picking up the trash off the side of the road, dude.
That's true. Daniel Bellinger's there and Mitch Trubisky.
Oh, Mitchell Trubisky. You talk about a guy with a great agent.
Dude, he went from backing up Josh Allen and now he's going to be backing up Cam Ward.
He was a top 10 pick.
Yeah.
What a bum. Getting paid, though.
Yeah, $60 million. Good for him.
Good for him.
J.K. Dobbins is going to be a Bronco.
Man.
Or remain a Bronco, I guess.
Tell you what, I've always had a soft place in my heart for J.K. Dobbins. I just feel like that guy's had such bad luck in his NFL career. It makes me feel good to see that guy have big games.
Dude, they gave the Titans are giving cornerback Cordell Flott $45 million, 3-year, $45 million.
Cordell Flop? No way I'm paying a guy in football with the last name Flop.
Flott.
Oh, Plot.
T.
Okay, well, we'll probably work with that.
Yeah, sorry, it's missing tooth.
It happens.
Dude, there were some tight ends got paid. Former tight end Charlie Kolar is signing a 3-year, $24 million deal with the Chargers.
That's
I didn't know the Ravens had a third tight end.
That's the third or fourth string for the Ravens. That's the guy behind Isaiah Likely.
That's insane. Isaiah Likely, didn't he go to the Giants too? I think he's a Giant now.
I don't know. He can't stay healthy either.
Let me see. There's so many moves yesterday. I don't even know.
That would make sense him go to the Giants with Harbaugh. He's a great young player, man. He's got all
agreed to a 3-year, $40 million deal with the Giants. Yep.
Great football player, man. Just can't, once again, availability, the best ability, and that guy has not been able to stay on the field.
John Franklin Myers plans to sign with the Titans 3-year, $63 million deal. Damn.
Jesus, these fucking deals, dude. Unreal. I've never heard the amount of names that I have no idea who these people are, that their bank accounts are just flush this morning.
Dude, Houston just keeps adding to defense. The former Bears defensive end Dominique Robinson is heading to Houston on a 1-year, $4 million deal.
It's not a bad place to start.
His role is going to be, hey, when God, why do I always forget his freaking name last 2 days?
Who are we talking about?
Defensive end, Houston.
Will Anderson.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I forgot that 2 days in a row. That guy's the best.
I don't know why, because I love that guy.
You can remember Elijah Vera Tucker, but you're forgetting Will Anderson.
Yes. His role for $4 million is when Will Anderson needs a breather, we need you to step in. Okay.
Yeah. One breather, one play, because that's
also
all.
Hold his water bottle for him. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to hold 2 water bottles.
Former Chargers guard, Zion Johnson reached an agreement today on a 3-year, $49.5 million deal with the Cleveland Browns. I mean, Cleveland had to go get some linemen because they lost their whole starting offensive line. So, which is crazy because the Chargers guards were terrible this season, and this is the guy that they decided to give $49 million to.
Yep. It seems like a Cleveland thing to do.
Mike Evans is getting a 3-year deal worth up to $60 million. I think it's like 42 guaranteed, but he can basically playing time and incentives. He can get up to 60. It's pretty good for a guy going into his 13th year.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. Get your money, Mike. Once again, though, I don't think you get more than 12 games out of Mike. Well,
it's more than what they basically, the Niners, smart move by them. They saved $27 million by voiding out Brandon Ayuk stuff because he didn't show up last year. So that $27 million that they freed up, they turned around and gave 20 of it to Mike.
And I don't
You're
care
gonna get more games out of Mike Evans than you are.
100%.
Did Brandon Ayuk.
I don't care what stage of the career we're talking about or comparing or all that stuff. Give me Mike Evans over Brandon Ayuk any day.
Former Browns linebacker Devin Bush reached agreement on a 3-year, $30 million deal with the Bears. Well, that's a good move for the Bears.
The Bears are one of those teams. I feel like they did this last year where they just they're making some moves, but they're not just like flashy big time moves. You know, I know they traded DJ Moore away and stuff like that, but I feel like they pick up a lot of competent pieces, man. That's why they had such success last year.
Yeah, Tyler Linderbaum, $81 million.
I'm just saying, that guy, I bet he wears a size 9.5 fitted hat. At least. Like a 5-gallon bucket. Good morning, the Ninja. Oh, the Ninja got to go to a game yesterday, dude. The Ninja was at that Kings Golden Knights game yesterday. A little pucking around, dude. Get a little, it's a 5-4 OT finish, man. The Kings wound up getting the win, so the hometown team didn't get it, but you got to see a good one, man.
Had a baby.
Yeah.
Jalen Naylor is heading to the Raiders. $35 million deal.
Oh, hell yeah. When does this happen? There's some guy from Maine's asking.
Are the Bears out of Chicago for this upcoming season? When does the move happen? I have no idea.
I gotta figure it takes 2 damn years to build one.
It won't. They'll be playing. They'll still be playing there this year, though.
Yeah, it'll take 2 damn years to build that stadium.
Yeah, at least.
Apparently,
the Buffalo Bills is like way ahead of schedule. Like they might be able to play this season.
And if the Buffalo Bills with the weather and stuff they have, if they could stay on schedule for that, I don't want to hear no shit about people like the Tennessee Titans being behind on their deadlines and stuff like that.
The Buffalo Bills are scheduled to begin playing in their new $2.1 billion stadium in August or September of this year.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty yes.
Good to see you, Leet. He just wanted to pop in and say thank you very much for the raid yesterday. Been a while since I had a minute to pop in here. Man, it's great to see you. We was talking about you yesterday. I know you couldn't hear us, but we glad to hear you doing well. Back seeing you on the stream, man. Good to see you, Leet. Hope you're all right, buddy.
Yeah, good morning, Leet. Good to see you. Glad everything's going good.
Good morning, Blue.
Yeah, dude. I was looking at pictures of the stadium. It's pretty sweet. And then we got I think even the fan seats are heated. Like it's going to be able to withstand that crazy Buffalo weather. The turf is heated.
Dude, at a stadium like that, up there, if you can build it outdoors, I don't know why you ain't building them heated seats. That's the way to go. Did I say Knights, Grass Guy? I meant Kings. If I said Knights, Kings, Blue Jackets, what I meant. But yeah, that would be dope, dude. You might actually get me out in one of them games in damn December or January if I had a heated seat.
Yeah, but all those local people are going to be missing out on those jobs, getting paid to go shovel all that snow.
God, it is fun to watch those people come together to shovel that stadium.
Building slides and shit, like snow slides
and shit. Yeah, golly, those people wired different.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of the Bills, former Bills guard David Edwards is signing a 4-year, $61 million deal with the Saints. Damn.
I can't believe some of these franchises, as bad as they are, I can't believe they even got this money to give. Because you look at the stadiums when they're playing the games and they're literally half full at the home games. I'm like, where do you
took the Eagle script and loaded up on dogs? Yeah, they did sign a lot of Georgia Bulldogs.
Hell, they just took all them guys from the Eagles, most of them. Good morning, Steve, right?
Let's get you on the back half of your career. What could go wrong?
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Former Eagles wide receiver Jahan Dotson is going to go to Atlanta on a 2-year deal.
God, Jahan Dotson. There's another bust for you.
Jesus, is that what Travis Etienne got paid?
What?
4 years, $52 million for a running back.
So what does that be about?
12 a year. Yeah, 12 and a half a year. No, 13 a year.
For 4 years, 52?
Uh-huh. 13 a year.
12 and a half, whatever. Either way, okay. Well, he ain't worth that.
No.
I'm sorry.
Hell, freaking Kenneth Walker got 14.5 a year.
The Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, but it never works out when you pay the Super Bowl MVP.
It doesn't work out when you try to pay these running backs. You got to get these running backs on their rookie contract and then hang on to them. You go trying to sign them as the next guy, the next one in line. It usually does not work out because you pay them way too much money and they're not near the player they were.
Yeah, 100% never works out.
That's why you can't go invest in crazy money on them running backs.
Dude, this is why Wan'Dale went to Tennessee. Wan'Dale Robinson, good player. Good player. Not worth this, though. But, hey, if someone will pay him 4 years, $78 million. But it's only 38 guaranteed. But still.
Golly, dude. Only 38 guaranteed.
Well, I mean, you hear 78, but that's 40 million in unguaranteed. So it's like it's basically going to be a 2-year, $38 million deal as well.
But I like these. Leave some incentive out there. Don't go Deshaun Watson on them and guarantee all the damn money or nothing and never have the guy see the field for any meaningful football. So I like leaving some incentives out there.
2 years, $38 million, though. That's not bad. That's what it's going to end up being.
I was going to say, that's not hell.
19 a year.
I started to say carry the one. Yeah, 19 a year. Pretty solid.
You can buy yourself a nice house.
I'm just saying. Probably get you
You can go to Applebee's and you don't even have to go to happy hour.
You have 2 Oreo shakes, bro.
Yeah, during regular times.
Hell yeah, you don't even need half price apps.
You don't need that discount.
Love it. People eating today.
Let's see what else we got. For today, Cowboys guard Tyler Smith was the NFL's highest paid interior offensive lineman with a deal that averaged $24 million per year. Linderbaum's deal averages $27 million. Well, they're going to need him. This is crazy. Jalen Phillips agreed to a 4-year, $120 million deal with the Carolina Panthers, 80 in guarantees.
80 in guarantees. Just guaranteed money for you. Take all the money.
What is astounding is this is coming from the Carolina Panthers, who at one point, correct me if I'm wrong, they had Brian Burns, right? Instead of paying that guy, they traded him away. I'm not saying Jalen Phillips is a bad player, but I'm like, God, you could have kept
Burns is a monster, dude.
Yeah.
That guy's a freaking stud. I can't believe they let him get away, but he probably just, at that point in time, he just wanted the hell out of Carolina. Not that he went to a great spot in New York, but whatever.
Oh, he also wanted to get paid, and they didn't want to pay him.
I'm all right today, Blue. I'm good. I'm just sitting here staring at all these overpaid bums. I mean, that gets me a little fired up, but whatever. I'm okay, though.
Willis joined the Pat McAfee show after signing a 3-year deal with the Dolphins.
God, we got rid of Tua. We signed Malik Willis 3 more years. Hey, I'll tell you right now, I feel better about Malik Willis having a better season than I do Tua Tagovailoa.
Oh, I also bet that the Dolphins aren't making the playoffs next year, too.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, you could do that, too. You can parlay all
86 cents.
Yeah, it's a block. Money on the floor like we were talking about.
It wasn't just big boys and wide receivers yesterday making moves and signing deals. Former Dolphins punter Jake Bailey is signing a 3-year, $9 million deal. That includes $5 million fully guaranteed with the Falcons. Dude, that is awesome.
I freaking love it when kickers and punters get paid, dude. They're not real football players.
$5 million to go punch a ball.
Not real football players, but I love seeing
If anything, he's underpaid. I mean, it's the Falcons. He's going to be doing a lot of work.
I was going to say, for some of these teams, the punter is worth way more.
The Bears and standout safety Kobe Bryant agreed to a 3-year, $40 million deal. Bryant had 7 interceptions over the last 2 seasons.
Dude, we talk about punters before we move on from that. But you look at a guy like old Crawshaw. That's a great name, too. But that punter for Denver last year, he was a big reason why that defense was so nasty. Because that dude, I don't remember how many punts it was, but he had a crazy amount of punts like inside the 10-yard line. I watched one game where he did it 3 times in a row, put one inside the 5.
Atta baby.
That'll do it. Flip the field.
Former Vikings punter Ryan Wright is signing a 4-year, $14 million deal with 8 guaranteed to the Saints.
We should have started here, man, talking about the punters. I'd have been in a much better mood.
This one was a huge one. Linebacker Alex Anzalone is signing it. God, how do I get that one right?
You nailed that one, dude. Anzalone.
I almost stripped up over. I was looking at it, and I was like, "Oh no, I know that name."
But
2 years, $17 million with your Bucks.
Hey, I'll take that, man. Come on down. It's a lot nicer down here than in Detroit.
Is he instantly the leader of that defense?
Man, I have to look and make sure all the different pieces, but I'm pretty sure in Levante David coming back.
I don't know.
If he comes back, that's his defense. But Anzalone would be a great compliment for that.
Talk about the biggest news. Linebacker Demario Davis reached an agreement with the Jets on a 2-year, $22 million deal.
Oh, the biggest news. Hell yeah. Well, whatever. Oh, and Blue, yeah, he said it sure is real when they get hit. Yeah, that's how you know they're not real football players, because you see the way they get hit out there. When's the last time you saw a punter or a kicker be able to really brace for impact when one of them hits or whatever? You usually see them tripping, falling. The last kicker I saw the one that tried to last kickoff touchdown I remember was that one the Seahawks, Rashid Shaheed, in whatever game that was, the first play of the game. I think the 49ers game where they ran it back for a touchdown, and that fucking kicker tried to Mortal Kombat leg sweep him or whatever when he was running by him. Yeah, those guys ain't football players, but we love to see them get paid, I guess. I mean, hell, if they're paying all these other guys, whatever. I'm scared. I've heard more names today that I didn't even know these guys were football players. Any news on where Hendrickson may end up? I don't think we've heard that yet, Leet. That is going to be a big signing for somebody right there. But I'll tell you what, man, that guy, I have real issues with some of these guys, and it usually doesn't work out when you have guys like him that just want to kind of hold out and bide their time. They think they're worth all this money, and they finally get that money, and then you wind up seeing it not translate on the field. And I feel like that's what's going to happen with Trey Hendrickson.
I think it's going to work out just fine, whoever gets him. It's going to be – I have a feeling that news is going to break today. There's some guarantees in life, Crick, and one of them is death taxes and second week of March after we have had barely any snow this whole year or this winter.
Hammer time.
Snow.
Hammer time.
It was snowing on my way home from work yesterday. Just not enough to stick around or whatever. And then I go out there, and I'm so glad I went out and warmed up the car because, yeah, we got a layer of snow over the top of my car. We're in the middle of March.
That's so stupid. I was just sitting here thinking about where I wanted to hit some golf balls today.
It's just like, you think January, February? No, nothing. Middle of March? Booyah.
Booyah. Ready to go. And Sharp says rumors are Hendrickson to the Cowboys. No, I don't know. That would make me think even more that wasn't going to work out. If that guy goes to the Cowboys, that'll never work out.
That was the rumors, but I think the Cowboys have spent too much money already to be able to sign him for what he wants. So,
and as long as Jerry Jones has any control over that team, they're never.
Oh yeah, we had a trade yesterday too, Crick.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Michael Pittman. He's now a Steeler. What's up with the Steelers? Always go out and get the weirdest. They're like, who's the most awkward, weirdest wide receiver we can sign? Like even the DK Metcalf, like his style and the way he plays and whatnot, and his skill set. It's like, that's a weird fit. I'm not saying he's not good, but they paid him a boatload of money. Now they went and got Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman is a good wide receiver. Don't get me wrong, but like 3 years, $59 million, and it still is like, one, you don't even know who your quarterback's going to be, but two, it's just a weird fit, you know?
Well, at least Michael Pittman won't fight the opposing fans.
No idea. I thought I had read that somewhere. Was surprised since he let him walk. Since he should have traded him last year. They were stupid.
They were stupid for that, dude. They could have got some draft capital back to bolster that offensive line and actually help Joe Burrow a little bit because you got the skill pieces and all that stuff. But yeah, they were stupid for not trying to get a deal with him last year before this.
And Sharp, I agree with you. The cap is fake, but this is the time of the year where the cap isn't fake. But yeah, outside of this time, they can do freaking whatever they want with those numbers and move it all around.
I think all that shit's fucking fake. It just grows every year. They keep guaranteeing more money, and then all of a sudden, all this money wasn't guaranteed, so we can cut this guy and save this. We can add it to the back end of his contract so we can have more shit this year. Fugazi, Wazi, Woozy, all that shit.
Dude, Laramie Tunsil is just... I can't believe the Texans let this guy go.
That dude must be a straight cancer in the locker room. He's a hell of a football player, and nobody wants to keep him.
No, the Commanders want to keep him.
They want to sign him. They didn't.
No, they had him. He was on their team last year, and now they gave him a 2-year contract extension worth $60 million.
When did he go to the Commanders last year? I don't remember that.
He got traded before the season to the Commanders.
Well, that worked out. Your quarterback didn't even play half the season.
Tunsil was the first NFL's $20 million per year offensive lineman. He was the league's first $25 million per year offensive lineman. And now he's the first $30 million a year offensive lineman. It's like, and the Texans let this guy go. This is hilarious.
I always think of that cool running clip. One of the biggest assholes ever, too.
Another cornerback from Kansas City is going to the Rams. So they traded for one, and Jalen Watson agreed to a 3-year deal with the Rams as well. The Rams are just like, we'll take the Chiefs cornerbacks. They're good. They have a lot of practice out there in the AOC guarding good wide receivers and good quarterbacks.
Yeah. I mean, shit.
Good news, Crick. Cade Otton, first touchdown scorer in Tampa, is still alive. He's returning to Tampa.
Oh, my God. Okay. Welcome back, Cade.
Oh, man. We didn't even have time to get to all this. But, oh, yeah, dude, Alec Pierce is staying in Indy. $116 million. I know, that's what I'm saying. We didn't even get to all this. We got to go to get
to staying in Indy, though. What have we heard as far as Daniel Jones goes out there, man?
He's on that transition tag, so they're trying to work out his contract.
It's one of those, it's like a weird tag or something, ain't it?
Yeah. So if he can go sign with another team, and the Colts have a right to match whatever offer that is, or let him go.
I saw where they said this doesn't happen all that often or something.
Not for quarterbacks. It was the first time since 1999 that they used a transition tag on a quarterback.
Wow. First time this century.
Yeah. And he's asking for $50 million, but that's because, the Colts offered 40, and it was just, you never accept the first offer and you counter with 50 because you want to meet at 45. Just negotiation.
Always bid high. What do you got to lose? Worst thing to say is no.
Yeah. Worst thing you say is that you say you want 50 million, another team says done, and they give you the 50 million.
Bye. I'm a Jet.
I'm looking at you, Cardinals.
Yeah.
Arizona, come on. What are we doing? We got highlighted, though. Renegades Devils injected into my veins. We get Go Sherry, the number one highlight player in the world, and our boy Benny of the Devils. And the Renegades have not had a win this season. How crazy is that?
Dude, that is pretty crazy.
Odds aren't up yet. They will be up about noon Eastern today. I will be posting mine and Cricket's picks up on my X at GameOn_picks if you want to tail some of our picks. But we get to start things off.
Odds? You can bet on this?
Now over on DraftKings Sportsbook, you just go over all sports, go down to A to Z Sports. Right underneath hockey is Jai-Alai. It'll be there. And if you're in the great state of Florida, you can bet it at Hard Rock Bet as well.
Ooh. Options.
We can start things off with Go Sherry and Arta taking on Benetrix and Arats. I'm going to do it, Craig. If we're getting, which we should, if we get plus money on Benetrix and Arats, I'm going Benetrix and Arats 2-1.
The play is going to be Benetrix and Arats first set at about plus.
Let's bet both 2-1 and first set.
That's fair. That'd be a good little parlay action right there.
Not even parlay. We'll bet them separate. We get plus money on both of them.
Yeah, they won't let us parlay that together anyway. But yeah, we'll get about plus 150 on that first set, and 2-1. We're probably looking at about 4-1, I'd say.
Dirt says Paul Skeens warmed up to Top Gun yesterday. He hit the mound. That's awesome.
He should have just landed on the mound on them Jets.
We got Gonaga and Ben taking on Echeverry and Kubala. That's going to be a tough one, man.
Ooh. Gonaga and man. Gonaga, Ben, 2-1.
Okay.
They're gonna have to after Gauchier and Arta drop it in the first set. They're gonna have to get back right.
Oh, you already know this one. Arta and Gallo taking on Benny and Rock. Give me Benny and Rock 2-0. We'll probably just take them to win because they'll screw me over and win 2-1 or something.
I don't know. I kind of like Benny and Rock. That's a solid pairing right there. I think that might be a 2-0. There are going to be a couple 2-0s in this thing today. That might be one of
them. Ben taking on Kubala. We'll see how they look in this match.
Yeah, for sure. Can you check the individual records for Ben and Kubala there, please, sir?
You just click on the name. This is his first singles of the year.
Okay. I already know who I'm betting.
And Kubala's.
I told you. Don't bet against Ben this season, man. It's the comeback tour for Ben.
Don't call it a comeback, Craig. Gaucheri and Arta are being subbed in against Etcheberry and Arats. Man, we get Gaucheri and Arats twice today.
Are Gaucheri and Arta playing twice today?
Yep.
Oh, that's weird. We don't normally see that. So we got the sub going on here. Man, I don't really know how to approach this one. I don't like betting against
Etcheberry and Arats. They're the Division 1.
Then you take that. I think that's probably the one to go against Gaucheri and take like Etcheberry and Arats 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the one.
We don't get a singles match with Gaucheri, though. That's good news for the Devils.
It is good news for the Devils.
Give me Benny against Gonaga. You know I'm riding with my guy Benny.
Absolutely. What is Gonaga's record singles?
0-1. He lost to Iturbide.
Iturbide solid. Good morning, Ripper.
Benny is 1-1. Lost to Manu, but he beat Inaki.
Okay. I think that's one we see go 2-1 both ways, man. I'm gonna go with our guy Benny in the end, but I think that one does go 3 sets.
2-1. I'll take 2-1, Benny.
Yeah, be good odds, man.
A little plus 250 on that.
Yep. Love it, dude. Love it. Probably about
World Highlight League, man. 3 p.m. Eastern today. Renegades Devils. You can watch it on ESPN Plus, FUBO TV, or their YouTube channel. Links to their sites and their YouTube channel is in the description of this stream. And you can bet this over at, once again, at DraftKings Sportsbook, or if you're in the great state of Florida, Hard Rock Bet. I will be posting our bets later today at GameOn_picks on X. Go check it out. The World Highlight League. Booyah.
Booyah.
You doing a show this morning?
Yeah. I'm gonna do one, man. Y'all come over there. I'll come over to the Sports Picks channel. I'll be riding solo this morning. Grass guy's got a lot going on. Got his house inspection this morning, I believe. So he's been wide open for the last couple of days trying to get that ready. But yeah, I'll be riding solo. But yeah, I guess we've got 1,000 games in basketball. Y'all can come over there and listen to me yell about how stupid basketball is. But then we'll talk a little puck. See if we can find some winners today, man.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to even talk about the games today and whatnot. NFL free agent. It's legal tampering, legal tampering.
You know basketball.
I haven't looked at the NBA games yet.
You know basketball's stupid. If I'd rather hear about Elijah Vera Tucker's contract extension with basketball. I'm serious. I wish they'd deflate them all. Get them out of here.
Oh, I almost spelled Raider wrong. There we go.
Yeah. Y'all just come on over there. Not on the YouTube folks. Y'all come over to Rumble. Come over to the Sports Picks channel, man. Come hang out with us for a little longer. We'll probably go about an hour or so this morning.
Atta baby. Let's go find some winners. Y'all have a good rest of your day. We'll be back tomorrow to talk about whatever other signings we get done today. Let me refresh Adam Schefter's page real quick. Let's see if there's any breaking news this morning before we get out of here. Update on Trey Hendrickson's. Rico Dowdle is going to be a Steeler. No, nothing else. Okay. That'll do it for us. NBA sucks balls. Yes, it does. I can't believe I missed both those parlays yesterday. Good news is I got a chance to win one today. We'll be back tomorrow bright and early, 4:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But until then,
good luck, good gambling,
and game on.